It's not every woman a real man eats. So if he eats you out often, it means he wants you to stay with him and stay faithful or lay back and enjoy it. Now, what does it mean when a man wants to eat you out? The more signs he likes going down on you that you can count, the more likely that he definitely is interested in pleasuring you with his mouth. But why might that be? He's sexually attracted to you. I mean, like, if he thinks that you're gorgeous, why wouldn't he want to eat you out? Some men would only eat women that they are attracted to, or he thinks that he feels lucky just to be in your presence. It's not every woman a real man eats. And please, you're not a real man if you don't go for tests with the women that you intend to eat. It just shows that you don't value your health. Real men and real women value their health. So before you go down on any woman that's not your wife, which I don't support, because there are just some sexual acts that are marriage privileges, not relationship privileges. Do tests to ascertain that they have a clean bill of health. You don't want to be leaking HPV or any other STDs or any other viruses, please. Do you understand what I'm saying? Not everyone deserves you going down on them. What does it mean when a guy wants to eat you? It means it's his fetish. Most people just generally enjoy giving head because it makes their partner feel good. For these set of people, it's not a fetish because they can orgasm without going down on their partner. But for some people, it may be a cornerstone of their sexuality, and it's actually necessary for their orgasm to happen. For real. They may only be able to come when performing head on you. And gosh, I live for it. I live for men who, that ticks them off. So if he goes down on you, it only means he wants to please and pleasure you. This one is a no-brainer. He wants to make you feel good. Similarly, his willingness to eat you out might please you emotionally, all right? And also please him sexually. And that's another reason he's willing to spend time between your legs. And if your man has a submissive nature, he might, take extra pleasure in doing your beating. So if he goes down on you, then it means that he wants to use it as foreplay. For many people, they see oral sex as a foreplay technique before, the actual penetration. So if you get aroused, which means you will be wetter and want penetration more, that penetration will also feel more comfortable when you are aroused, and they get that. Hopefully, he's not just eating you out because he thinks he has to before intercourse. But that's sometimes the case. That's sometimes the case with some men. So if he eats you out often, it means he wants you to stay with him and stay faithful. Because research has shown that one reason why men might be more likely or more inclined to go down on their romantic female partners is to encourage them to stay faithful. It's funny, but giving head has been identified as a type of mate retention behavior to discourage a partner's infidelity. Of course, if you ask him, he probably isn't aware that he's doing this. Anyways, it also makes him feel like a man, to be honest. All right, so giving you pleasure might be more about his ego than you think. Men feel more masculine and have higher sexual esteem when they imagine that a woman orgasmed during, sexual intercourse with them. And that's a pretty strong reason why men like to eat pom-pom. It's a mad ego boost for men. Now, does it mean that he loves you if he goes down on you? Because a common misconception is that if he goes down on you, he loves you. This is always not the case, all right? But there are a few reasons why you might think that, that he loves you if he's willing to go down on you. I get it. Cunnilingus does not equate love. all right? Now, I know some people reserve certain activities for romantic partners, only partners that they are in exclusive relationship with, only because they see them as more intimate. Now, you might not kiss a one-night stand on the lips, or, for example, others might add oral sex to that list of what they cannot do to someone that they've just met. However, everyone has different rules for the things they do, and some people don't follow such guidelines at all. So if he goes down on you, chances are that he really, really likes you to do so. Or he just doesn't care much about the implications of doing such a very intimate act on any woman, because I consider going down on a man very, very intimate, and I can't just go down on any man, except we are in a very exclusive relationship. And that exclusive relationship, we must have already gone to do tests and all of that stuff, all right? Or he is my husband. There are just some people, you can't just be doing head with anyone. So he may just value your relationship more if he goes down on you. At least one study has found that women are more likely to orgasm when they are in a relationship, perhaps a more exclusive relationship, because women feel more entitled to sexual pleasure when in a relationship. Sadly, both men and women are more ambivalent about the importance of women's sexual pleasure outside of relationship. Because honestly, it's a short leap to assume that these beliefs lead to men doing the things that women need in order for them to orgasm more often in a relationship. Clitoral stimulation is important to orgasm and enjoyment, and head, giving head, cunnilingus, is a great way for that to happen. So the findings about giving head and mate retention, as I earlier mentioned, are another reason why men might be more likely to go down on a committed partner, because they don't want their partners to go out to seek it from another person. Obviously, cheating isn't of concern for non-committed sexual relationship, but research shows that these things are complicated, all right, for the reasons why men do what they do in relationships. So you also need to talk about it. If you want to know whether your partner loves you, your best bet is to talk about it instead of asking yourself, does he love me if he goes down on me? You could never tell. You could easily draw the wrong conclusion if you're trying to guess based on his behavior. Do you understand what I'm saying? So whether he goes down on you or not, it might have nothing to do with his feelings or the lack of his feeling thereof. So mind you, if he says that he doesn't want a relationship or anything else that indicates he's not emotionally available, you best believe him. You need to believe him. Don't get hung up on any guy who only wants to have it for sex, for the sake of sex. If you want more. All right? Anyways, be rest assured that if your partner says he likes going down on you, he's telling the truth. All right? You don't need to feel any guilt when he does it or shame about your body. Instead, just lie back or lay back and enjoy it. Or take control and just sit on his face. Do you get what I mean? And I think I do have a video on how you can sit on your man's face and just enjoy the ride. I did that video a long time ago. So I'm just going to add it to this clip, or maybe just post it again later on so that you could see it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this channel. And if you haven't yet subscribed, do well to subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified whenever I post a video here. I'll be much more consistent than I did last 2 months. Last 2 months, I was really, really busy. And yes, until I come your way, do have a swell time. Mwah.